Hello, my people. Welcome back again to this channel. Thank you so much for being with me. Now, you guys are aware that Mazin Namde Kalu's case has been postponed, right? It has been postponed to 20. Sorry, it has been postponed to 10th October 2025. That is what is happening now. In fact, his court case has was postponed. Now, his court case was postponed to 10th October 2025. Now, I'm here to tell you guys the possible outcome of all these things. What will happen if Nigerian government fails to release Mazi Nnamdi by October 10th? Because people have been coming out saying that they are tired of they are tired of the way Kanu court case has been postponed and adjourned, that they are tired of it. Like every little thing they are postponing it. Now, in today's court case, they say that they postponed his court case to October 10th, that the judge is going on a vacation. And people have been coming out and they are talking, saying that why would they postpone Kanu's court case when Justice Omotosho told us, he publicly came out and told us that he's going to do everything possible so that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be released and he will go to his home, at least, so that he will spend time with his family. Now, all of a sudden, the judge is now saying another thing, that he's going on a vacation, meaning that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should also be in detention for like 2 months. That he's going to be in detention for 2 months. And many people have been, talking about it. Now, what are we here to discuss today? I want you guys to just really pay attention. So I will tell you guys what will really happen in October 10th if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not released, because the Nigerian government and the judge, Justice Omotosho, they have seen a lot of evidence to show that he's an innocent man, but still they don't want to release him. So guys, just stay with me to the end of this live section. Now I'm telling you guys what will happen on October 10th if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not released. Now, what will happen if the Nigerian government fails to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu by October 10th? Would there be chaos, international reaction, or a stronger Biafra movement? Now, let me break it down for you guys. Renewed protests across the southeast. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not released, expect mass protests across cities like Onitsha, Aba, Owerri, Enugu and Nnewi. Markets may be shut down, transport services may be halted. Youth may even organize fresh free Kanu campaign, both online and offline, to show the Nigerian government how angry they are about the continuous detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because the Ipob people are now saying that enough is enough. Why do they keep postponing this man's case? If this man is innocent, release him. If he is guilty, then jail him. Why the continuous detention? Because the way they are keeping him in continuous detention now is just as if he's now a political prisoner. That is what they're trying it to be. Now, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not released during 10th October, there will be civil unrest. There will be a civil unrest, and it could spark from frustration and perceived injustice. Now, sit-at-home orders may return. You guys know that before people complained about the sit-at-home order, saying that why would they even be ordering sit-at-home? Now, who knows if during 10th October Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not released, there may be a sit-at-home order. It may return back again, and maybe this time around it is going to be worse. Ipob or sympathetic groups may reintroduce strict Mondays or weekly sit-at-home orders. This could cripple economic activity in the southeast. Schools, bank and transport may shut down again, just like in 2021 and 2022. Now, Ipob may even become more radical. If legal hopes fail, some factions may shift from dialogue to more confrontation strategies. There's a risk of splinter groups becoming more militant. Security agencies may tighten operations, increasing tension and clashes. Now, international condemnation. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not released during 10th October, human rights groups like the Amnesty International, the UN or US congressmen may release statements. They may release their statement because they have watched so long. They have given Nigerian government the opportunity to do the right thing, but they have refused to do the right thing. So the human rights groups like Amnesty International, UN or US Congress, they may start releasing statements. Nigeria may face diplomatic pressure over the prolonged detention and alleged violation of court orders. International media could amplify the situation, damaging Nigeria's human rights image. Now, increase political pressure on Tinubu government. Critics and opposition parties may use this as proof that the Tinubu administration is unjust or what dictatorial. Igbo leaders, Ohaneze Ndị Igbo, and civil society may call for national gap. It could, Igbo leaders on Ndị Igbo and civil society may call for what national dialogue. It could create ethnic tensions and widen the gap between the southeast and the center. Youth uprising and online mobilization. Social media campaigns may explode. Maybe now you will now be hearing of you'll be using different places, even on internet, where they'll be using hashtags like Free Kanu, Biafra Lives Matters, Justice for Kanu. That is if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not released on 10th October, because people have come out saying that they have had enough of it. They have had enough of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's court case being postponed or what adjourned. Now, not only that people are going to be carrying placards, they will be protesting. On social media will be on fire because people will be hashtagging free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, since that is what the Nigerian government wants. And by the time that everywhere is on fire, that is when you will not see that the UN will not start putting mouth in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's court case, because the Kenya government have given them enough proof, to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They went as far as releasing a statement saying that the detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is what illegal, but still they keep on detaining this man as if that was not enough. They're not allowing him to see his family. They're not allowing him to see his friends or his lawyers. They still keep on denying him what medical services. Now, influencers and international activities could even join the trend. Similar to the EndSARS protests, online outrage could spill what into the streets. Economic consequences in the southeast. Investors may pull out of projects in the region due to what instability. Local businesses may suffer losses due to what continuous unrest. Long-term development in Igbo State may be slowed down. Igbo leaders may lose credibility. If the Southeast political leaders fail to secure Kanu's release, many may be seen as the weak or sellout. It could even hurt their 2027 political ambitions. They may be called for alternative leadership within the Igbo political sphere. Now, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not released by that 10th October 2025, there will be a possible clash between Ipob sympathizers and security forces. Security agencies will likely increase patrols and surveillance. Any form of resistance or protest may lead to clashes, injuries, or loss of life. The region could become more heavily militarized. Now, Biafra agenda may gain new momentum. Failure to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu could ironically fuel the Biafra cause. More people may start believing in self-determination. Youth might increasingly feel alienated from the Nigerian war project. And also, it could even turn to a massive protest. Maybe they start to even bring the seat at home back. Because if they don't release Mazi, many people are really angry. For today's court judgment, many people are angry. That how can the judge say he's going on a vacation after promising us that he's going to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu so that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can also see his family? What did an innocent man do to them that he has been in continuous detention for so long? Like, this man had not even seen his family or his wife for so long now, and all of a sudden the judge is telling us he's going on vacation. So the judge is happy if he goes on vacation with his own family, but when an innocent man is in continuous detention, he has not been able to see his children or his family. Now, these things I'm telling you guys are the possible outcomes of what will happen on 10th October 2025 if he's not released, because many people have had it enough here. It is not reaching our neck. We are tired of the continuous postponement and adjournment of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case. If this man is innocent, they should release him. If he's guilty, then they jail him. So for the fact that they have not been able to jail him, is to show you that he's innocent. So that's why you see they keep postponing, that they keep buying time and they keep postponing his case, which I see it as a form of illegal judgment. They keep buying time, they keep postponing his case. There's so many people who have committed a particular crime in Nigeria, who they have taken their case to court, and before you know it, they barely even spend 2 months in detention. I've seen many people who are supposed to be in prison and in jail now, but they're not in prison because of how corrupt Nigeria is. And the Nigerian government have forgotten that anything that is happening now, it portrays a bad image to other countries. This is why I said so. Many people are involved in this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case. Many people are watching now to see what is going to go on. If Nigeria is really going to give a fair justice. But looking at what is going on, Nigeria is not trying at all. The Kenya government are seeing what is happening. Because if you guys can remember, Kenya government told them that they should release Mazen Namdekalo, right? But till now, they have not been able to release this man. So the Kenya government is watching what is really happening in Nigeria. So this is now going to tell them the kind of country Nigeria is. Now, this is another thing that may really happen. There will be political and security outcomes. Security crackdown may intensify. DSS and military could launch new operations in the southeast. Homes may be raided, increasing what? Fear among civilians. Use of anti-terror laws against protesters. Government may label Ipob supporters or protesters as what terror was sympathizers. This may justify arrests and long detentions. Rise of underground resistance. For frustration, if frustration grows, some pro-Biafra elements could be what? Underground. Secret cells might begin organizing quietly against the state. Sabotage and what? Disruptions. Railway lines, power installations, or telecom masts might be targeted by radical what? Sympathizers. Symbolic attacks may increase what? To send a message. Intelligence failure could what? Spark chaos. Failure by the government to predict the public reaction could result in widespread what? Riots. That is what may really take place, because the way things are going now, the indigenous people of Biafra are not smiling at all. They are not smiling at all because of the way Nigerian governments are treating Mazi Nnamdi Kanu like a political prisoner. If the judge goes on vacation, then he will not be the one to stay in detention, right? Is that what they're trying to tell us? Now, these are possible things that's going to be happening on that October 10th if care is not taken. People will come out to protest. If the government does not free Kanu, many people, especially in the south, may come out to the streets in protest. They will block road, march with placard, and shout what? Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Sit at home is going to return. Ipob or angry supporters may ask everyone to stay at home again like they did before. That means market, schools, and everything, transport will be shut down every Monday or even more days, just like it had always happened before. Tension will rise in the east. Now, there may be more trouble between Ipob supporters and security agents. Police and army may start arresting people or chasing protesters, and this could lead to violence. This is why I said there will be more tension more tension will rise in the southeast if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is what? Not released. Because there will be so many trouble between Ipob supporters and security agents, because by the time these people are carrying placards and be protesting about the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, all the security people will be seen chasing them and trying to fire at them. Now, businesses will really suffer. When there's too much unrest, businesses will close. People lose money. Traders may be afraid to even open shops. Some may even pack and leave the east for other people. That is what happened. By the time all this violence will start, you see that many people will not be able to open their businesses again. You see that they will not be running away because of the violence. So there will be so much unrest during that period, because so many businesses will close, not even some. People may lose money. Traders may be afraid to open their shop. So may even pack and leave the east for other people because of, if the violence becomes too much, you see that some people will even leave the east. And some shops will not even be able to open, meaning traders will not even have the capability of selling their market. Youths may really get angry. Many young people see Kanu as their leader. If they feel government is treating him unfairly, they may become angry and act out. Some may block roads, burn tires, or even cause wahala. This is I'm saying that if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not released on 10th October, there will be a serious problem, a big problem at that matter, because these young youths will be seeing burning roads and burning tires, causing problem because of the love they have for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, big people around the world may talk. Like I told you guys, everybody is watching, right? Every foreign country is watching what is going on in Nigeria. How Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case is being treated. How they keep postponing it and adjoining it. They know. So foreign countries and human rights groups may talk about it. Some may say Nigeria is not treating Kanu well. It can damage the image of Nigeria outside the country. Now, Igbo people abroad may also protest. Igbos living in America, London, or Germany may also protest in front of embassies. They may carry signs and demand what Kanu's release. Like I told you guys, in foreign countries, there are Ipob people there. Yes, the indigenous people of Biafra in foreign countries. When they did the Remembrance Day, if you guys can remember, these people came out in massive crowd to remember the fallen heroes, both in Europe, both in UK. So Igbos abroad may come out to protest. Igbos living in America, London or Germany may also protest in front of embassies. They may carry signs and what demand what Kanu's release. Many people stop believing in Nigerian government. Some people may say, if court said release him and they still did not, what kind of country is this? This can make people lose hope in Nigeria. In fact, as I'm talking to you guys honestly, many countries have lost hope in Nigeria because Kenya government have given them the right to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Many people have been saying release Mazi Nnamdi, many foreign countries, but what is happening today? They have not still released Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. When I tell you guys that many countries have actually lost hope in Nigeria, I was not joking about that. Elections may be affected. So people may say they won't vote in any coming election if Kanu is still in jail. That will affect what the democracy. Youths may join wrong groups. If people lose hope in peaceful protest, some may join violent groups. That's dangerous because it could lead to what? More problem. Igbo leaders may look weak. If Kanu is not released and Igbo leaders do nothing, many people will say they are not really what defending what Igbo interests. Social media is going to be really hot. People will start posting videos, tweets, and commenting, shouting about the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, even with the hashtag what free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Some may try to take laws into their hands if things get too tense. Some frustrated people may try to break him out, cause trouble, or do dangerous things out of what anger. Churches and traditional rulers would speak. Priests, pastors, and traditional kings may start calling for peace and justice. Some may hold prayers or make what public statement. More people are going to even support Biafra during that period. Yes, more people will support Biafra. If people feel that the government is not listening, they may say it's better to leave Nigeria and support what Biafra fully. So let me just say, if not releasing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on October 10th could cause big problem in Nigeria, especially in the southeast. People will protest, businesses will shut down, and many may lose faith in the system. It's a very sensitive issue and it must be handled with what wisdom. So many people have been complaining, coming out to say, oh, they gave Justice Omotosho more time, to decide on what to do. Because you guys know that today, 18th, they were expecting that Justice James Omotosho is going to accept the no submission case by Kanu's defense team. But fortunately, he didn't do so. And many people are surprised, like, what is going on? This is someone that told us that he's going to do all his possible best, so at least the man in detention will go and see his family. All of a sudden, he has changed. And people are asking, what happened? Did they bribe him? Did they compromise? Like, they wanted to know, did they compromise him? They wanted to know the senior advocate of they wanted to know why Justice Omotosho will act such a way in court. In fact, even when he came in, he restricted a lot of people from entering the court. Even Showore, the freedom agitator, was also restricted from entering the court. And people were like, what is happening? Even when Justice James Omotosho came to court, the first thing he did was that he said only 10 people were going to be present in court. Only 10 people. That's other people should not enter the court. It became something so suspicious that why would he be saying only 10 people should enter the court? Now, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not released by 10th October 2025, because people say they're tired of this court adjournment, that in fact I don't even think after 10th they are going to still adjourn his case again or postpone his case. I'm not sure. Now, anger will spread across Igbo land. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not released, people in states like Abia, Imo, Anambra, Enugu, and Ebonyi may get very angry and feel insulted that Kanu is still in prison. Shops may close without anyone, even if no sit-at-home is announced. Many traders may close their shop out of fear of attack or tension. Parents may stop sending children to school. If things get too tense, schools may shut down again like before, and children may stay home for their safety. Many will say Nigeria hates the Igbo. If Kanu is not released, many Igbos may feel Nigeria is treating them badly or unfairly just because they are Igbo. There will be police and army may mount more checkpoints across the east, searching people and vehicles, causing delays and stress. Some may start burning tire. Angry youths may block major roads like Onitsha Owerri Road, Enugu Expressway, or Aba Port Harcourt Road. Some people will use this tension for crime. Thieves and criminals may even try to say may use the confusion as an opportunity to steal or rob during the protest. That's what they will do. Fear of violence may make people to travel out early. Some people may travel out of the east before October 10 or stay in villages instead of cities. Big events may be cancelled. Weddings, burials, or political rallies planned around that time may be postponed for safety. So hunger and suffering may increase if sit-at-home or protest lasts for days. Many poor families may struggle to feed, especially those who sell daily goods. Prices of food and transport may go up due to tension and roadblocks. Things like food, fuel, transport, and so may even become more expensive. People will be afraid to speak their mind freely. Both pro-government and pro-Biafran people may be afraid to even be afraid of being attacked. So many words will keep quiet. Kanu's health may become a big concern. If he continues to be kept in DSS custody, people may fear his health is getting worse and would demand what medical treatment. More youths may even join Ipob or Biafra movement. Even those who were not interested before may start believing in the Biafra struggle out of sympathy for Kanu. Government may be accused of disobeying court orders. If a court says Kanu should be released and government refuses, many people will say Nigeria has no rule of law. Now, there will be tension between Igbos and ethnic groups may rise. So people may start to say bad things online, creating tribal hate and division between regions. Fake news may spread like fire. Many lies or false stories may be shared online, causing more confusion and panic. Religious leaders may declare fasting and prayer. Churches and mosques may call for national fasting and prayer to avoid bloodshed. Like a whole lot will be happening on 10th October if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not released. I'm telling you guys on the streets, like people will be watching government's every move. Any statement or action by President Tinubu on his team will be carefully observed and judged by the public. Igbo elders may be pressured to speak up. Groups like Ahanes and the Igbo they may be forced out to come out strongly and demand action. Kanu's lawyer may take the court case back to international courts. His legal team may go back to ECOWAS courts or UN human rights offices for more pressure. Media houses may face attack or pressure. Some radio stations or TV channels reporting the issue may be attacked or warned by angry people or government. Some Igbo youths may feel hopeless. Many will feel that no matter what they do, they are not heard or respected in Nigeria. Now, popular Igbo singers, actors, and influencers may begin to speak up, maybe online, maybe trying to use their music or their platform to advocate for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Fear will be in the air. Fear will be in the air across the southeast. Even without war, the fear alone can affect movement, business, and daily lives. Some people will move their families to other states because the tension in the east is going to rise so much. Because people will be protesting, there will be so much violence. Just like in 2021, people may move their wives and children to Lagos, Abuja, or even out of Nigeria for safety. Now, if Kanu is not released by October 10, many things are going to go wrong. Yes, many things will go wrong, both from protest to fear, hunger, business losses, and more people joining the Biafran fight. It is better for the government to handle this matter wisely and respect the court and avoid big crisis in Nigeria. To be honest, it just better they should respect and handle this matter of the Kanu quietly, unless it's going to cause so much attack in the southeast and it may make people actually want to leave Nigeria. Now guys, I want you guys to just watch this video and I'll be right back. Just take a look at this video.
Today we made a no case submission. The meaning of no case submission is that the trial or the case or witnesses and evidence presented by the prosecution since this trial commenced in March this year did not rise to the level of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stepping into the dock to enter his defense. We did that in writing, and we also supported it with a verbal presentation today. And the government made a counter presentation as well. Today, unfortunately, happened to be the last day of the sitting of the judge handling this case before he crosses on vacation for 2 months. So the case has been set down for ruling on the no case submission for October 10th. If the ruling goes in our favor, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will stand discharged or acquitted. If it doesn't mean he has been convicted, but he will be called upon to enter his own defense. And that is when you are going to see the defense we are going to enter, if at all necessary. We have not entered our defense since the beginning of this case because the procedure has not come to that point. And we pray and hope that it will never do. That on the 10th, the matter will be over. But if perchance it doesn't, we are ready to proceed on the floor upon to do so. Thank you very much.
So you guys heard what Aloy Ejimako said, right? About Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's court case today, about the no submission case. Now, this no submission case was submitted on June. His last Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's last court case, it was submitted on June, and then they were expecting that, oh, on this 18th July, which is today, that so that the defense, sorry, so that the judge will look into it, and approve it. Unfortunately, he did not approve it. All he was saying, he was going on a vacation. Like, why would he even come out and tell the court that he's going on a vacation? Meaning that an innocent man will still have to be in detention for another 2 months. The one thing they don't know is that if they are back from this vacation or whatever, and because you guys know that they postponed it to 10th October 2025, if they are back from it and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not released on that 10th October, there will be a serious problem in Nigeria. There will be a serious problem, because the way people are seeing it now, they are seeing it as they have been betrayed by the government. Many will say, why is Nigeria always treating Igbos like second-class citizens? That betrayal can cause anger in both young and old. Youth may give up peaceful protest. Some may say protesting does not work. We shouted and begged and still nothing happened. That hopelessness can lead to a dangerous choice, which you guys know what it means. It may lead to a very violent protest. Mothers and families will cry out in pain. Many mothers, wives, and children of detained Ipob members or victims of past violence will start crying on social media or in markets. Emotional tension will even rise. Psychological stress will increase. The fear of violence, arrest, or shutdowns can affect people's mental health. Many will suffer from anxiety and depression. Village meetings will be filled with anger. In town halls and village squares, elders will talk angrily about how Nigeria has disrespected the East again. Youth may stop trusting traditional rulers. If local kings or town leaders don't speak up, many will accuse them of collecting money from government and keeping quiet. Some families may divide over political views. Some family members who support Nigeria may clash with others who support Ipob, causing fights at home. Now, there will be a social disorder and fear. Police may start arresting innocent people to show they are doing something. Security agents may begin arresting random people, especially young men with dreadlocks or Ipob caps. Road travel may even become dangerous in Southeast. Fear of being stopped by soldiers or attacked by protesters may make people avoid traveling through the Southeast. Popular markets like Araria, Ogbete, and main markets may shut down. Traders may feel looting or attacking and decide not to open for many days. This will make daily survival so hard. Now, many churches may start preaching against injustice. Pastors will start preaching strongly that the government is oppressing the innocent, calling for justice and divine intervention. Prayer camps will be few. Many people will be rushing to MFM, Adoration Ministry, and other churches for all-night prayer and fasting for Kanu's release and peace in the land. Because by that time, tension is going to be so much violence. So some will say it's a spiritual, some will say, oh, the fight is not just physical but spiritual, between light and darkness. Now, there's something that the Nigerian government is not aware of: future danger if situation continues. New militant group may rise. If this situation continues, there will be a new militant group. Other small groups may spring up secretly in different Igbo communities, promising to fight the government. Now, Biafra flag may start flying again. If in anger, people may start hoisting Biafran flags in public places again, just like in 2021, which can provoke security forces. If care is not taken, you see they'll bring up Biafran flag again. There may be more police and army on streets, more checkpoints, more patrols, and possible clashes between angry youths and armed men. Some government offices may be burnt. Extremists may attack INEC offices or government secretariats in revenge. Education and young activism. University students may start protesting. National Association of Nigerian Students and Student Union may organize rallies across campus in support of Kanu. Schools' exam may be postponed. Maybe during that time, if they are writing WAEC, NECO, or JAMB, all these things will be postponed in Igbo land, and centers in Igbo land may delay activities due to fear of riots or violence. Now, federal government may try to block the internet again, just like they tried during the EndSARS. The government may attempt to restrict access to Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube in some areas. Now, Facebook and WhatsApp may be flooded with canned posts because thousands of people may share his pictures, videos, and court stories to express anger or gain international attention. Election or political effect. Some Igbo governors may be accused of betrayal. If governor does not speak out, the people may call them sellout and threaten not to vote for them or their party again. More youths may reject what Nigerian constitution. They must start saying the Nigerian constitution is fake or it does not protect the rights of the Igbos. 2027 elections may be boycotted in some areas. People may refuse to register for PVC or vote in at all in some states if what Kanu is not released. So people will say there's no justice in Nigeria. Many will say that even when court grants bail or discharge, the government does what it likes. Kanu may be compared to Nelson Mandela. Supporters may start saying that Kanu is not like Mandela, fighting for freedom and wrongly was jailed. Fake Ipob leaders may arise. Some may start pretending to be Ipob leaders and collecting money from the public, causing what confusion in the movement. Videos of old protests may start trending again. Clips from 2020 to 2022 may go viral again as people remember past fights and violence. Some people may say Kanu should escape if nothing works. Some may begin saying let him find a way and escape like what Sunday Igbo had, though this could bring more problem. Now, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not released on October 10th, too many things can go wrong, from hunger, protests, fear or to even violence. The government must act with wisdom now to avoid a big national crisis. Anyway, guys, that's all we have for today. Let me know your thoughts below. What do you really think about this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's court case? The fact that they have postponed his court case to 10th October 2025, and many people are complaining. So that I would love to know your thoughts below. What do you think may really happen on 10th October, that if he's not really released, what do you think will really happen? Guys, let me know your thoughts below. And also, if you know you're new to this channel, please don't forget to click the subscribe button, like and share, and turn on the notification button to get all the latest news in this channel. So guys, thanks for watching and see you guys again in my next live section.